Douglas County leaders will meet this morning to talk about COVID-19 recovery efforts. The focus will be on what to do with the $166 million in CARES Act funding. Some of those ideas include improvements at county health facilities and a vaccination program to start once a shot is approved. Well, it may be hard to believe, but school for most students in the area starts in just 2 weeks. This week, we will be taking a look into how major school districts in the area are preparing and what parents need to know to make the experience as safe as possible. This morning, reporter Ruta Olsenida spoke with experts on how to best prepare students to wear masks at schools on today's special edition of the Rebound Heartland Safely Back to School.
You want to pull up the straps?
Even though each school district's plan for reopening is fluid, one thing seems pretty common across the board.
We are requiring masks for all students and staff and anyone that enters the building or comes onto school property.
They'll be required at Papillion La Vista schools, as spokesperson Annette Iment explains why.
The health experts throughout the country and also in the state of Nebraska, all of them were recommending that kids wear masks in schools.
And most major school districts are requiring masks, including Papillion La Vista, OPS, Millard, Westside, Ralston, and Bellevue.
We just put them on our face and then around our ears.
Christine Eight Massoud's two boys will be attending Two Springs Elementary in Bellevue. She knows masks are required for students and wanted to make a few that her kids would like.
Yeah, I've made some masks that I'm pretty comfortable with and the kids are comfortable with wearing as well.
Children's pediatrician and head of the Nebraska chapter of the American Academy of Pediatrics, Dr. Melissa St. Germain, says every parent should be buying masks or making masks right now and prepping their children to get used to how they feel.
We ask kids to do a lot of things that they don't want to do at first. We ask them to wear seatbelts and brush their teeth and put on shoes. 2-year-olds don't always like to do that either, but with practice and repeated reinforcement, they generally do pretty well.
Most children will be okay breathing in the masks. The material is thin enough where it shouldn't be a problem for everyday wear for kids over the age of 2.
It may feel like it's harder to take air in and out, but oxygen and carbon dioxide are going through that mask just fine.
And the tiny droplets that spread COVID-19 are not going through the mask, which is why they are so helpful when it comes to preventing spread.
The virus particles are small enough to fit through a mask, but viruses don't travel through the air like that most of the time. They travel on droplets, and the droplets can't fit through the mask.
For those hard of hearing, a clear mask or face shield are recommended. Papillion La Vista schools have already ordered a batch for all teachers and some students who may need them.
We're putting plans in place to accommodate all students.
Most school districts have stated that there will be mask breaks and there are exceptions to who has to wear them. But most students do and may face some sort of disciplinary action if they don't.
So a student that refuses to wear a mask, it would be treated under our disciplinary code just like any other school rule violation would be treated.
Each district is making the decision that they best see fit for them, and most are lenient given to how quickly things change with the virus. But now is a great time to start buying masks, practicing wearing them, and explaining to your children why they're important.
I know parents are anxious about sending their kids back to school, and there are a lot of questions, but if you reinforce to your child that it's going to be okay, there's going to be changes, and they're important and they're necessary, and we're going to get through this, that goes a long way.
That was reporter Ruta Olsenida. Now, there is no mask mandate in Douglas County at this time, so the decision to wear masks lies within each school district. Papillion La Vista schools will be hosting a Facebook Live Tuesday for parents to ask any questions they may have on the return to school. You can find more information on that on our website at 3newsnow.com.